You are watching The Huddle with Ninja and Tony. Hit that like button. Please subscribe if you do not do so already. I want to talk 2024 NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year odds and betting markets here, Tony. And real quick, from BetMGM today, Tuesday, December 3, highest ticket percentage, Bo Nix, 27.9%. Highest handle, Bo Nix, 32.1%. Biggest liability, Bo Nix. Odds leader, Jayden Daniels. A few weeks ago on the show, Tony, I floated the idea of Bo Nix as a viable candidate as Rookie of the Year. As we started to see Washington losing games and Jayden Daniels' numbers sort of plateauing or dipping, and Bo Nix got better as Denver started to get better. So now we've got Jayden Daniels at minus 250, Bo Nix at plus 175. I'll throw in Brock Bowers into the convo here as well at 12-1, as he's been a monster with 84 catches, 884 yards, and 4 TDs. If you had a vote today, Tony, where does your NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year vote go?
I'm going to go Brock Bowers. I think you and I might be on the same page with this one. I think this dude is having a hell of a season. It's under the radar because he plays for the Raiders. But when you're trying to cast a bet here for this market, one thing to look at is trajectory. We can look at the numbers now, who's had a bigger impact on their team, that sort of stuff. But who is going to do the best going forward? I'd argue that Bowers has a better trajectory going forward. He's had 304 yards, 27 catchdowns, and 2 touchdowns in his last 3 games. Nix is coming off a 2-interception game. Daniels has had 4 interceptions in his last 3 games. So those guys, you could argue, are regressing slightly, where Bowers just keeps getting hotter and hotter. By the way, his game next week is against one of the teams with the worst performance against opposing tight ends this year. So I think he's going to have another big game this weekend. He's leading the NFL in receptions, Ninja. As a rookie, he's leading the NFL in receptions. He's on pace for 119 receptions. Puka has the record for most receptions by a rookie with 105. He's on pace to destroy that by 14 catches. And as I said, he's getting hotter. So it might be by more than 14 catches. What this guy is doing is just absolutely incredible as a rookie. There's only 19 or 20 receivers in the history of the NFL that have had more than 119 catches in a season, and he's doing it as a rookie. And there's still, I think, some sentiment out there that you have to give this award to a quarterback if they're having a really good season, and I couldn't disagree more. Why? It's not an MVP. We're not even talking about value here. We're just talking about the performance. And this guy's putting up the numbers. So 7 of the last 11 people who have won this award have been non-quarterbacks. So it can be a non-quarterback that wins this award. It happens all the time. And I think he's having the most impressive season of all those guys.
Strong agree with this. And I know the quarterback is the premier position. And obviously, Denver and Washington are infinitely better teams than the Raiders. But I don't think we are appreciating what Brock Bowers has done enough this season. He's on pace, Tony, to have the best rookie season by a tight end ever. He's only a couple hundred yards behind Mike Ditka for most by a rookie tight end. 2 catches behind Sam Laporta for most receptions by a rookie tight end. Tony, 12-1 for Brock Bowers at this stage, going into week 14. And like you mentioned, favorable matchups coming up where he could obliterate these rookie tight end records. I think this is, and I love what Jayden Daniels has done. I love what Bo Nix has done. I even like what Drake May and even Caleb Williams has done in spots this season. But I think what Brock Bowers has done this season, he's put together the best rookie season by far in 2024.
No, I agree. He has 84 catches. If you combine the catches that George Kittle and Dalton Kincaid have this year, 84 catches. I mean, this rookie has as many receptions as those 2 veterans, 2 of the better tight ends in the league, fantasy-wise at least. So, I mean, it's really impressive what he's doing on a 2-win team. And that's kind of what's holding him back a little bit in this market. He hasn't had many primetime games, et cetera. So I think people are starting to wake up to how good of a season he's having, but he may need to smash the records before people are talking about him even more.
And look at the laundry list of QBs that he's been working with.
Good point. Very good point. Aiden O'Connell. Yeah. Desmond Ridder for a tiny little bit. Yeah. Gardner Minshew. Yeah. Not impressive.